Hi, this is Mr. Orego, and this is how to evaluate an expression. This is from the review that I gave out in class. Okay, so we are evaluating an expression, which basically we're using order operations. Okay, we're gonna work on this from the top. Now, let's solve one at a time. Let's say that I'm gonna solve number 9. Okay, so 18 minus 7 times 15 divided by 3. Okay, if you're going to follow PEMDAS, you can notice, let's move this a little bit. Okay, PEMDAS, my first thing that I have to do is basically do parentheses, if there's any. In this case, there's no parentheses, so there's nothing that I have to do. My next will be exponents. Again, in my case, there's no exponents on this problem. Alright, so moving along with the order operations, then I have multiplication and division, whatever comes first. Okay, so now I have 18 minus 7. I have 18 minus 7. That's a subtraction. But now here I have 7 times 15, then divided by 3. So here I have my order operation says multiplication and division, whatever comes first. In my case, I have a multiplication coming in. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to bring down the 18, and then that negative 7 times 15, I'm going to multiply those two. 7 times 15 is going to be 105. So it's going to be minus 105 divided by 3. I haven't divided. I'm just going to do a step at a time. Now, again, go back to order operations. Multiplication and division, whatever comes first. We just did the multiplication. Now I have to do the division. 105 divided by 3 is going to give you 35. So I need to rewrite this. 18 negative 105 divided by 3 is going to give me negative 35. Last step is basically solve that. 18 minus 35, which is going to give you negative 17, I think. Negative 17. Let me see. 20, 35. Yes, so that will be my answer. Okay? So that's how you solve and using order operations. Now, let's do one more problem. Let's solve. Let me move this down. Okay, let's solve the following one, number 10. Okay, so I'm going to solve number 10. I'm going to use this one. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to kind of minimize this a little bit on the side, or I'll just let's see what I'm going to do. So it's going to be, let me move everything to the right. There you go. So I have number 10. So number 10 is going to be, let's do that with blue. 36 minus 5 squared times 2 plus 7. Okay? Order operations. PEMDAS. Parentheses. No parentheses. Okay? So let's rewrite the PEMDAS over here. PEMDAS. No parentheses. So no parentheses. Exponents. Yes, I have a 5 squared. So it's going to give me, I'm going to rewrite the 36 minus the square is only for the 5. Okay? Only for the 5. So minus 5 squared is going to give me 25 times 2 plus 7. Okay. Next on the order operations, I have multiplication and division. There's only one multiplication here, which is 25 times 2. So bring down the 36. Minus 25 times 2, or negative 25 times 2, is going to give me negative 50. Bring down the 7. Last, I have addition and subtraction, whatever comes first. So the first thing that I have here is subtraction. 36 minus 50 is going to give me negative 14 plus 7 is going to give me negative 7. Okay, so that's how we evaluate an expression, or in this case solve using order operations. Okay, next let's evaluate an expression. Alright, let's do like number 12. Let me bring that back. Number 12. And let's write, let me see if I can do something here. Let me erase that. Okay. Let me erase that. Beautiful. There you go. Let's erase this. And let's erase a couple of things. Okay. So now, I'm going to do number 12. Okay. Let's do number 12 here. Let's bring that on the side, and let's do number 12 on the right side. So let's do it with red. 12. The question is, let's move it down. Evaluate the expression for number 12. Evaluate the expression. And they give me the value of x and the value of y. So what I'm going to do is, I need to replace the x over here and the y and the x over here. So, number 12, I have negative 4x squared plus 6xy. Alright, now x equals negative 2, as you can see here in the top, right? Negative 2, and the y equals 5. So I'm going to replace those two on my expression. So, it's going to be, let me just make a line here so we don't confuse. Negative 4 times x squared. X is equal to negative 2. As you can see, when I replace, I put a parenthesis. It's going to be to the second power plus 6 times x, but x is negative 2, times y, which is 5. So when you evaluate an expression, you replace the values of x. You replace the values of x, okay, x, and then y, and after that you just follow the order operations, PEMDAS. Parentheses, I have a parenthesis, but there's nothing that I can do on the inside. Next, let's write it again. PEMDAS, you need to know that. Parentheses, I went through parentheses, no parentheses. Next, exponents. I do have an exponent. It's right over here. Now I have a parenthesis and the exponent is on the outside. So it's going to be negative 2 to the second power. Negative 2 to the second power is going to give me positive 4. But before that, I had a negative 4 here, which is going to multiply the 4 that I just got. Plus 6. Let's rewrite those two. Negative 2, 5. Now, as you can see, I have a product here and here. All those are products. So let's do the first one. Negative 4 times 4, negative 16. Now I have 6 times negative 2. It's negative 12 times 5. It's going to give me negative 60. And the last thing is I have that subtraction. Negative 16 minus 60 is equal to negative 76. Okay, so that's how to evaluate an expression using the order operations. Thank you. Good night.